Please tell us your name.
Kena Ming Karim Besa.
Tenpe Gyaltsen
Tenpe Gyaltsen
Dhongthog.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record your experiences so that we can share your memories with many generations of Tibetans, the Chinese, and the rest of the world. Your memories will help us to document the true history, culture, and beliefs of the Tibetan people. Do you give your permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use this interview?
Kundugi ani kena Tibet Lenchen kena Pearl Tanyama Nyamyu Sagyo Lugu in the Rwa on the core ani the video garoches and the Kana Sunsa ani the Tibet the China Digreves can Lugu Korla. Yes.
Thank you for offering to share your story with us.
Ani kena the Kasa Lugu the those Tibetan the cook up the table the Toji Shesa.
During this interview, if you wish to take a break or stop at any time, please let me know. If you do not wish to answer a question or talk about something, let me know.
Tibetan chive kabla kesi break time den de goyo na ani lamsan soro cha.
If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
The Tibetan the tanda video gagore sa and the purda ganala kesi konzo gi thomai na ani the kanala ya kangi thegire be sa. Tibet gagore. Tanda Tibetan jorwa the video gagore the purda ganala kesi midinzo gi thomai na kanala 그 가이 계기를 왜서
Jana la pel tena kare.
건조 통보이나 캐나라 그 계기를 왜서 캐나라 뇌 계기를 왜서
Ne jigre bese. Tandan dona.
말에 단다 캐나라 티베트 렌치 거와
Ore.
디 비디오 빠르게 거와
Ore.
디 상마 차네 별라 댕에서 별다 야나도와라 건조 통보이나 캐나라 뇌 계기를 왜서
Jiga mare.
No problem.
Rinpoche, can you please tell us where you were born?
캐나 별라 카왈라 깨버려서 별 사자 카왈라 깨버려서
Saja kham chebere.
Kham
In Kham, and what village in Kham, and what was the nearest monastery?
별나 캄나라 총세 칸디나라 깨버려서 아니 the gomba 타니 should 컨디레서
Kham nga jesa drumba de Thinkar segre.
Thinkar Village
Thinkar drumbal chebere.
아니 gomba 타니 should 커리레서
Gamba. Gamba tani shide nge drumbani Kanor gamba se de tani shide.
Kanor Monastery
Kanor Monastery.
And what was the
The
province?
nearest.
아니 the ngande 칸디나레서 ngande ngande province 커리레서 province ngade yorwa ngade 카리나레서
Ngade de ke kham ngade de ta. Ngade khamre kham.
캄나라 ngade 칸디나레서
Ngade.
province 커리레서 province
Province de disa da jana zo gre.
니마 별 인디 커리레 province 밍라
Ngama de jami kunde mayon gona khamre.
캄르에
Yeah.
Kham. Okay. And Rinpoche, what year were you born?
그냥 깨베 로디 커리레서
But 그저 그저 고슴
말에 그냥 깨깨 로디 커리레서
마제벨로데. 네, 이제 또 그저 고슴.
He said
I was born
I was born in 1993.
1933. Or how old are you now, Rinpoche?
그냥 로 가수를 배서 들이 그냥 공로 가수에 배서 공로
단다. 단달로 82.
82.
82. You're 82. And what Tibetan calendar year were you born in?
베베기 calendar china kena 베베기 lota khandina kebresa.
다 주잖아.
Water bird.
The water bird. Okay. And can you tell us, what did your parents do for a livelihood in Tibet?
Nima pyoinala rinpochegi pala amla chale khari namresa.
신발이 신발하지.
Agriculture.
Agriculture. What kind of things did your family grow?
Kiragi pala amla pyoinala ani shingenala ani khari tabresa.
신발한테 내다 되네 조다 tema tabire.
Mostly barley
Mostly barley.
and wheat.
Hmm. And how many children were in your parents' family?
Huru pala amla pu kazoyoresa.
완전 나서지 하래. 뭔가지.
5.
5. Uh-huh. And can you tell us what are some of your memories as a child growing up in your village?
Huru pena yuebe kabla huru kesagi thonse chirwa. Huru chunju kabgi ani nyamnyung sawe di lugu chero chidasa.
진짜 간단한데 너 등기토를 겸발이야 쉬고래 너도 겸발이야.
At 7 I joined Dhongthog Monastery.
Oh, I see. And was that because your parents wanted you to go, or was that your wish?
Lo duin kabla Dhongthog gomba nala huru zubrwa. Ondi huru pala amlagi zu labre ya huru samnotan zubre.
너도 겸백이 너도 듣고 고마지 알바. 이 양식 랭인지 제발에 사실 드셔야 되는 사실 드신 되게 yap지 알바. 그래서 내 yap지 너도 듣고 인지 나한테 나래.
I joined Dhongthog Monastery at age 7 because I was recognized as the next incarnation of previous Dhongthog Rinpoche by the late father of current Sakyatrizin, His Holiness the Sakyatrizin.
Can you please tell us something about Dhongthog Rinpoche? Who was he?
Huru Dhongthog Rinpoche su yunbadi kina lukute sheta asa. Dhongthog Rinpoche korla lukute shero chita asa.
너도 림바지 거라. 그냥 안데로 just 더라 니 자산 치마래. 자산 거래. 난 지가더니 다니 버래.
At age 13, I went to Ngor Institute for further studies.
너 just 자산 치마래.
Tasanana?
자산한테 뭘
Red.
뭘 치마래.
Ngor Institute mare.
전사진 말에 너 just 더는 뭘 손한테 라면 그냥 같이 아니 넘버 버래.
Ngor gombalarwa. Ale andedu thabachera.
네.
At age 13, I went to Ngor Gomba or monastery and became a monk.
Rinpoche La, before you left for the monastery when you were 7, right? 7, the first time, do you have any memories of your family home? What were some memories you might have as being a little child before you went to the monastery?
Huru lo dun gingyola, lo dun masimyola, chinchi kapla, huru nangmi kola, lugyunde kai she yuwe esa.
Lo dun nomi ko
I do not have any memories.
The memories of that. And there were, you said, 5 children in the family?
Yes.
And Rinpoche La, where were you in that order? Were you the youngest, the oldest? What order?
Huru palamla la pugu kyun domne ngas yorwa, ani kima dire, chungshu dire, genshu dire esa.
Nga cheshu dire.
Oldest.
You were the oldest son. Mm-hmm. And when you went to the monastery for the first time at 7, please say the name of that monastery again.
Lo dun kapla huru gombala ya di zubrwa, on di gomba di ming kharire esa.
Mende Dhongthog Rinpoche
Dhongthog Rinpoche, Phuntsog, Ling.
Okay. Were there about how many monks lived at that monastery?
Dhongthog gombala thangbo zuwe kapla tawa khasues to esa.
Java
At that time, about 150.
Ooh, uh-huh. And Rinpoche, did you have someone who was your teacher or your guide at the monastery, a relative or a friend of the family?
Dhongthog gombala zuwe kapla ondu du huru gegen sure esa.
Gegen Tsultim Zambo Segre. Tsultim Zambo.
My teacher's name was Sultim Sangbo.
Sultan?
Sultim Sangbo.
Okay.
He taught me how to read. Teacher Tsenam, he taught me how to write.
And were they very, what kind of a student were you, Rinpoche?
Ondu de kapla huru loptu khande esa huru. Loptu ondu de gombala thangbo judu huru loptu ruwa loptu. Loptu kharire khande esa huru loptu.
Gambaran didi? Gambaran didi gege Tsultim Zambo re.
Huru chunji kapla gombala judu huru loptu khande chiyore esa huru.
Loptu?
Huru khande chiyor sa huru.
Loptu nga rewa?
Re khande chiyor sa loptu huru.
Nga didi lo je gambala yanzu rewa?
No answer.
Okay. Did your mother and father come to see you in the monastery, or did you go home for a visit?
Gombana jusane Rinpoche gi pala amla tuga yansi yungre ya Rinpoche pa tuga dogore esa.
Pala amana nga tuga ya yungre. Gambana ya yungre.
They come visit.
And do you have any memories of your mother you can tell us about? Like, what kind of a person was she?
Huru amla yorwa. Huru amla di mi khande chiyore esa. Ondi kola lugyu te shero chita asa.
Amala karigol.
Kira amla yorwa. Amla mi khande chiyore esa. Lugyu chita asa. Amla thola.
Amala di dada chungte se chungte ne ma Thinkar namachimare.
My mother came to Thinkar family as a wife from Thondor family.
Oh, I see. And can you tell us something about your father?
Huru pala kola ngal chik lugu she yuesa.
Bala mi lobza doje segre.
My father name is Lobsang Dorji. Lugu and kai US pala tola. Pala kola. Don't have any memories about it.
Okay. And was the village where you came from, was it a very large village or small? Were there many families there?
Huru Tongse Kesa Jirwa, Tangbo Kesa Jirwa, Hondi Tongse Chambo Yore, Chunju Yore, Ani Dinala, Mizan Katsoyos Denge Yore, Tongse Dinala.
And Tumba Chinchore.
Mizan Katsoyos Yore,
Mizan Chichi.
Very
small village, maybe 10 or 11 families.
Oh, really? And the monastery, was it considered a special monastery in the area, or did it just serve the local community?
Dhongthog Gomba Jirwa, Dhongthog Gomba di Gomba Chunjun Indere, Ani Dhongthog Gomba Ani Kai Mixegi di Sajadinala des Gomba Chejire, Ani di Yendwala mi denge zorwa, konsola pen chambu toyorwe sa.
Sula.
Dhongthog Gomba Jirwa, Gomba Chejun Kande Jiyore sa.
Gomba Chejun, the Saja Gomba, Nyara, Dhongthog Saja Gomba, Nyara, Dhongthog Hana, Pongas, Dhongthog Gomba, Saja Gomba Yenani, that Chivani injury.
Ani Pege Yundwala, Dengezola, Pen Yago Toyorwe sa, Gombaki. Pendo Yago Cheyorwe sa. Dhongthog Gomba is perhaps the second or third largest Sakya monastery in that region, and it has helped. Second he thinks, and it has helped the local people tremendously.
Oh, Rinpoche, please tell us, how has that monastery helped the local people?
Dhongthog Gomba gi tanda yendwala mi denge tenzola ani pen kandes toyore sa. Dhongthog Gomba has adopted many children of parents, those who wanted them to be monk, and Dhongthog Gomba has accommodated that education and living for those children.
Rinpoche, why did parents want their sons to become monks?
Pönala, Pamazo, Kwanzo, Putinzo, Tawa, Chechue di de Gymzeng Moma Kariresa.
Bena Madajila, Pogus Sumijiana, and Pogachik that Trumbena Namatrini, Trumba Degage, and Pogut Penasiana Sumit Tabachere.
Karchin Chigre Tawa? Tawa Karchin Chigre.
Tabata Kajite Gambegi, Dambata Tindila Tundal, Tabachegre, Gamenali.
If a family has 4 sons, for example, it's customary in Tibet back then, one child will be working in the farming to feed the family. The other 3 would become a monk for spiritual reasons.
And what were the spiritual reasons?
아니 타와 칭에서 건조 파마속이 타사다 도와라 곰바다 도와라 다 타와치네 파마속 땅고르와 니마 표현하라 아니 디 금생 뭐마디 가리래서 건조 타와 제줘야 돼 금생 뭐마
금생 뭐마디 다 타와지 배살혼이야 보여야 된다래
아니 신다 김제 열외.
진짜 진짜야 말해.
The main reason is to educate them Buddhist principles and practices and give them good enough education so that they can turn around and teach what they have learned.
And because you were considered the fifth reincarnation of Jungpa Rinpoche Rinpoche, were you given any special treatment in the monastery?
Dhongthog Gombanala Huru Dhongthog Rinpoche ngabadirowa. Tugu ngabadirowa.
잘하는데. 저는 집에 건강하시. 봐.
ngabadirowa. 아니 Huru Dhongthog Rinpoche ngabadi kwesha chine kwene 아니 Hurula mixe kai konzogi tadi in kai cheswesa. Mixe konzogi tadi in mixe kai cheswesa. Ya kwesha chidu.
ngabadirowa.
onde du mixe zego do ne chewresa.
정말 이게 랍든지 제가 개개전.
Yes, they gave me the educations that I needed.
That you needed. And in the monastery you were in, it was a Sakya tradition. Is that correct?
Horo gomba di sake gomba wasa. Sake gomba wasa.
사자래.
Yes.
Were there other traditions around there like the Galupa, or was it mostly a Sakya area in Kham?
Kham nala horo gomba yen duala ani chulu shinda inde gomba yorwesa.
요래 gellupa 뭐 요래.
Many Gelupa monasteries.
니마 요래.
Nyingma monasteries.
변보 모나스티 요래.
One Pembo monastery.
원 모나스티.
Can you please tell us what are the various schools of Tibetan Buddhism for people who may not know that? The Galupa, can he please tell us the names of the different schools?
Pevenala tanda sagya nima denzo kari yoresa. Chulu damanda shi nga kari yone ondi ma deshe chikyata asa.
치료 사자 별로 니마 가주 변보 치료 되면 나요래.
Sakya Nima Kagyu
Gelu
and Pembo, 5 different sects.
And since you were a part of the Sakya tradition, can you please describe what were some of the important teachings or specialty of the tradition in the Sakya tradition? What was Sakya important for? What was it famous for?
Ta chulu damanda nga yore, ani kena sakya chulu dire, ani sakya chulu di chulu shinda da manda mixe kari yore esa.
미세 사자디 자산로서 사자 공다 ngorta dene nalanda tison dogre.
When you're a Sakya sect, they go to Ngor,
사자 공
Sakya Kong,
nalanda
Nalanda for further studies.
And what were the Sakya teachers noted for? What were they recognized for in their teachings to the people?
Sakya gi chulu di ma dus deshe gyadu Sakya tan lama tsogi ma chu di ma loma tsola labdu samba ani khunzu gi shukche di kari labgire esa Sakya gi.
자다마 그만한데도 저 인데만데 살라비래. 근데 좀 사실다는 돈에 배살라기래. 배사한테 가서 그랬다는데 전이고 배살라비래.
When you're at the monastery, they will teach you how to read. When you go to Ngor Institute for higher education, then the teaching goes more in depth about Tibetan pages, the prayer notes.
The prayer notes.
And the meanings.
I see. Were there, Rinpoche, were there any teachings that you learned as a young man, a young student, that were very meaningful or very special to you that you have never forgotten?
단다 호루 춘주갑라 믹세기 페나라 빼자 망고 따요레 아니 빼자 엔데타네 아니 호루 망쇼디 가리 탱기도 왜사 다 빼자 망고 따요레 캐나 망고 롭죠 망고 치요레 캐나 망쇼디 세쇼디 칸디 탱기도 왜사
빼자나야 돼.
다 호루 종사 셰달라 침바레 아니 빼자 망고 따요레 아니 학 단다 망쇼디 가리 탱기도 왜사 삼론나라
근데 유제 줬으면서는 유람을 줬으면 다야야 그래서 다바래. 근데 다이서 다냐가 같은데 다 나바래.
What I remember is the Sungshe Choksum and Tai Sumta Nyenga. I remember those.
And what were those? I think prayers.
Sungshe Choksum di karre injinalana karre.
유제 줬을 때 전주 너와 엄마 세마 파르진 다 들려요.
Uma, Tsema, Parchin, and so on.
Okay. And how long did you stay at your first monastery? For how many years?
호루 곰바 탕보 데 나라 로카서링 호루 데베에사.
너도 개만하나.
논도 곰바 당 곰바 당셔지로와 온디 논도 곰바이나 호루 로카서링 데베임베에사.
너도 개만하. 너 니스사데 그래.
About 20 years I spent at Dhongthog Monastery.
Dhongthog. That wasn't the first monastery that you went to, was it?
Dhongthog Gomba Ngyola Huru Gomba Shinda and na Kai Debesa.
너도 개명이나. 안돼야 말해.
No other monastery.
The one that was the first one?
That was the first one. I spent 20 years.
20 years there. And what kind of a student were you at the monastery, Rinpoche? Did you find it hard to study? Did you enjoy it? Was it difficult? Can you tell us?
Huru nondo gombala tangbo zuwe kapla ani nyamnyung khande sa suesa kibuchung pekhapodo nyamnyung khande duesa.
너도 개만한 담아주네. 이게 돼야 이게 넣어야 돼. 이게 돼야 되네. 저 인데만 돼야 도서를 주 제발해.
기부충수에서 곰베나 당부 주도 기부충수 강내 망고 태수
강내 간테 맞아.
I was pleased to be at Dhongthog Monastery. Had no difficulties.
No difficulty.
Taking my first teaching and writing.
And after, so during the time at the monastery, what were conditions like in that part of Tibet? Was there any presence of the Chinese, or was it very unoccupied?
Dhongthog Gombana 당부 주에 갑기 lawyer onde kamgi chola gaminde leyo maresa
so
kyan dondo gombala tangbo zubrowa onde kamnala gami leyo resa
kamnala gami gomitang gami yore
on the gombe yen wala nedang khande yorsa nedang
일단 야보야래 그 재미 내가 같이 해야 말해. 고민당 재미.
At the time of my Dhongthog Monastery, when I first joined there, the situation was calm in and around, and there were few Chinese present from the era before Mao Zedong. Not the red Chinese.
Not the red Chinese, the nationalists.
That's right.
Chinese were present. And what was the relationship of the people in the surrounding area around the monastery? Because the Chinese said the monasteries took advantage of the people, abused the people. What was your experience? How did the people feel about the monasteries and the monks? Can you tell us, please?
단다 온 돈도 건발 당고 주도 야미 찍스니스 요로와 그냥 당고 돈도 건발 주도 좀바 디연도 와라 야미 레레니레네 요로와 야미 아니 콘조기 가에 갈사 콘조기 아니 가래 근조 가에 제기도 왜사 단다 돈도 건바기 그런서 타발라마조라 아니 간데 지금에 된데 꼴라 가에 콘조 근데 근조인데 제기도 왜사 개미든 소리
재미전제
근조
재미전제야 말해.
맞다 아니 콘조기 근조 가에 제스 왜사 complaint 제기도 왜사 complaint
지금은 돼.
they never complained.
No.
The Chinese nationalist.
They didn't complain. But did the local people, did they have a good relationship with the monastery? Or did they resent the monastery if they had to pay taxes or give supplies to the monastery? How did the local people feel about supporting the monastery?
단다 돈도 건바기 칠로라다 배워 미자 망보 대여와 신게 라가치네 망보 대여와 콘조기 돈도 건발이야 태의 때고로 왜사 아니 콘조기 태 고유나 아니 디 코콜라 카이 콘조기 태디 야고민도 디그마레스는 카이 견저 제기도 왜사
연발아 연발은 진짜 제기를
돈도 건배 이엔도라 다 정보 망보 여러와
좀 봐요.
아니 콘조기 공발라 태태거로 왜사 태
가리죠.
tax tax 태 and 태거로 사 카이
태
태
태태가 말해.
할래 아니 공발라 콘조기 민두자인데 라기도 왜사 공발라
라기 말해.
no taxes no complaints
No.
by the locals.
Okay. And when you were there 20 years, how, did your role change in the monastery? How did you become a teacher or a head of the monastery? What happened in your own progression as your role in the monastery?
돈도 건발라 호루 당고 주디 로 듀레 아니 로 니슈스 호루 돈도 건발나라 호루 도스 롭션 치는 데버레 아니 디 로 니슈 나라 아니 키나 디 갈사 고사인데 가이 토르 침바다 인데 가이 냠뇽 사스 왜사
가래 냠는 사서.
냠뇽 가리 사스
다 이게 로야 다 디야 뜻은 야보신 뜻은 냠는 사버래.
My experience at Dhongthog Monastery was I became more and more educated and more learned about Tibetan literature and Buddhist principles and so on.
And Rinpoche, who were your teachers? Because this was a rather remote monastery. So what teachers did you study with that could teach you about Tibetan literature and Buddhadharma? Did they come to the monastery or did they live there?
호루 돈도 건발라 당보 주베 갑라 호루기 개겐 수레사
이게 추트잠보 생기죠. 때에 이게 로람게 근데 이게 딜람이 대남 생기죠.
The reading teacher was Sudrup Sangmo, Sangbo. The writing teacher was Sure.
대남게 이게 되야라.
Okay. And did you ever hold any positions or positions of authority in the monastery?
돈도 건배나라 호루 대회 갑라 아니 호루 믹세 왕자인데 가이어를 왜사
이제 가래.
왕자 position 호루 믹세 왕자인데 가이어를 왜사
왕차. 왕차다 이제 gambar tato chea de.
I was also responsible for looking after the monastery.
Were you the head of the monastery, the head lama, Rinpoche?
호루 곰베기 라마 쪼디르에사.
네.
Yes.
I was the head of the monastery, and why did you leave the monastery, and what year was that?
호루 돈도 곰바 가르치는 샤베에사.
네, 라마 당에 고마지요, 봐. 디 양시 전이자 버려.
말다. 호루 돈도 곰발라 로니슈스 데버와. 안 제라 호루 곰바네마 템버와. 가르치는 템베에사.
별 내걸 좋아래.
아니 로 카두이 갑르레사. 지동 곱게 카두레사.
내거 됐다 지도 그자 챙기면 돼. 내걸로 된가 로 The
reason I first left Dhongthog Monastery was to go on a pilgrimage trip across India. At that time, I was perhaps 17.
And so you'd been in the monastery for about 10 years, because you joined the monastery at 7.
아니 돈도 곰반 호루 샤네 네고 도두 호루 로춥두인 심바이나 호루 곰발라 로추스 마시데 민두사
네 대인지래 근데 어딘지 인지래
I believe so.
Yeah. Can you tell us something about where you went on your pilgrimage to India?
야가나라 네고 도두 사자 카와카와 침베사
야가 네고 다 도지데 와라나시 그 야가 네세제스네 그 참만 침베래
Mainly Bodh Gaya, Varanasi. 아니 쿠셜나가 침레 쿠셜나가
그시나가 어디 심말이죠
and Kushalnagar.
What was it like to leave such a remote
Nalanda.
part?
그시나가 Nalanda.
What else is he?
Kushalnagar, Nalanda.
Nalanda.
Bodh Gaya.
And Bodh Gaya. Okay. And what was it like to leave such a remote part of the world in Tibet and to go to India? What were some of your memories or experiences?
호루 돈도금바 샤네 갸갈라 네고 도두 호루 아니 냠뇽 카리사스웨사 아니 카리 탱게도웨사 갸나라 호루 네고 도두 카리 탱게도웨 온디 직시에다사
나거제 드네 근데 자가게 다 인지 장와래
While I was on a pilgrimage trip across India, I also got the opportunity to learn English and Indian language.
Oh, how long did the pilgrimage last, Rinpoche?
갸갈라 호루 네고 도두 네고 큐링러링 침베사. curing learning nego chimbe sa gyagala
내가 가디
donto gomba shane huru gyagala nego 를 chinwa
어네
nego curing learning chimbe sa dawa kaso
나와 가서
말다 gyagana huru saje kawa kasala ne jega chimbro
제
curing learn chimbe sa
아,
tuzu curing learn chimbe sa nego di ne jesati
로치베스
donto gomba shane huru gyaga nala saje kawa kasala huru ne jega chimbro
어네
아니 디 망로의 거스웨사 네제가
나와지 장거 이제
about 1 month
1 month. And then after that 1 month, did you return to your monastery?
다와직 네고디 차네 야가나라 네고디 차네 아니 파 별라 파 로베사
내가 내 거니 아니 별에 라사 받지 말때마 감가라 그만 내야 말이야
I returned back to Lhasa, the capital city, but I couldn't go back to my village or Dhongthog Monastery.
Why not?
별라 파 Lhasa 파드친 아니 후루 캄라 파 레요 마레
야 말.
카리나사 김제
디디다 재미 군대에 차요 봐. 디게
At that time, by that time, I was informed that the Red Chinese had already occupied that portion of Tibet,
Which portion was that?
Kham area.
Kham area?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. And so where did you stay in Lhasa, Rinpoche?
Ani Lhasa la pachine, ani Lhasa la kawala debesa.
라사 가봐대 말이지.
Oh,
라사 라지 중제 시티나 돼 버려.
suical debre.
당근데 바이지 방어 싶었는데 아래.
At Lhasa, I stayed with some friends.
I see. Did you join a monastery then, Rinpoche, in Lhasa, or just live as a lay person?
Lhasa la ne yagana la nego denzo chane, Lhasa la pachine, Lhasa la debe ring la huru gombena debesa.
아, 그만 돼야 말이야. 라사라 좀만 돼 봐.
In Lhasa, I stayed at my friend's place in the city, not in a monastery.
Mm-hmm. And then how long did you remain in Lhasa before did you stay there for many years? What happened?
Yagana la nego denzo chingsane pa Lhasa la ching, Lhasa la curing le debesa.
라사라 나와지 전데 이제.
1 month in Lhasa.
Ah, and then where did you go?
Lhasa la dawa chicks dene ani kawala chimbesa.
드니 파이 많지 아마 재미 군대에 차요 봐. 드니야 양제 자가 소용 거래.
And then I went back to India again.
Okay, so I just want to make sure get some idea of this. You said you were 20 years at your monastery and you joined at age 7. So then that would have been 27 that you left. That you would have left Kham at age 27 after 20 years. And then you went to Lhasa, because I thought, is that correct? I thought we had down that you left at age 17. You said after 10 years you went to Lhasa. So you were actually 27. Could we get some understanding of that, please?
Huru tonto gombala thangbu zudu huru lo duins laimba asa. Ani donto gombane shane huru donto gombala lo nishus deins kinagi laimba asa. Ani kesi kina donto gombane kina sambala donto gomba shane gyagala nego dodu kina lo chubdu imbe yin samna ani donto gombala kina lo chumash demindu asa. Ta donto gombala kina donto gomba shane gyagala nego dodu kina lo nishu tsabdu yin sare lo chubdu yin samare esa kandi dembare esa. Lo jubdu insa mare kena lo nishu tsabdu insa re esa dondo goma shane gyagala nego dodu kaisana kena gi nganzo ngala lo nishu ring dondo goma dein lain ba asa ani lo nishu dein na ani lo nishu tsabdu chago mare esa dondo goma shadu. He said, I think I was 27.
That would make more sense, that 20 years at his monastery. Rinpoche, what were the red soldiers doing to your monastery? Did you hear any news about why you shouldn't go back? What were they doing?
Horo Lhasa la gyaga nego tsane Lhasa la pa ching Lhasa la dawa chiks debrawa ani on du kena kamta ani dondo ngomba chone nizuinde kai koswesa konzo gyami mabo lene konzo gi pege kari chigume kai nizuinde sheyuesa
드디어 파인의 양에 빈자디야 레바레드니 잠미 마보게 야보 제기면 파인만 만들어나 가서래서 내주 든디시야 바래.
While I was in Lhasa after returning from pilgrimage, one of my brothers came to visit me from Kham, and he told me that the Red Army soldiers, they are not treating people right, and I was advised not to go.
Oh, I see. So then you returned after Lhasa, you returned to India and continued to study or learn? What happened when you returned to India?
아니 Lhasa la dawachik dene kena gyagala pa yangyo chimbare 아니 gyagala yangyo chingne 아니 kena gyagala karichibe esa.
야가는 내 나 인지페이 dinero 주제 dinero 바래 얘가 제야 말해.
I further educated myself
인지다
in
야게
English and Indian language.
And did you live alone or in a monastery when you were educating yourself?
gyagala tsu temangiba dilene 아니 kena gyagala gombena debe kawa debe esa.
야가 금반은 돼야 말해. 좀만은 돼 말해.
I lived in a city.
You lived in a city. I see. And how did you get this education? Where did you go to study English and Hindi?
gyagana la tsulene Lhasa ne gyagala tsulene ani kena injita ani gyagake denzo kena jains lagdwa ani kena denzo sugi lapswa esa.
근데 야가라 미지라 말해.
One of the Indian person that I met.
And what kind of work did you accomplish with your study of English and your knowledge of Tibetan? Did you write any books?
아니 gyagana debe ringla 아니 kena inji jangyore 아니 digana kena phyuni shinshinbare 아니 kena gyagana debe kabla
힌디
hindi da denzo shingbare 아니 phyuni shinshinbare 아니 kena kena kari thetos vesa gyagana debe ring kena
가르치듯어.
kena gyagana debe ringla kena 아니 kari thetos vesa dictionary the timare
네.
shina kari
신나 때 그냥 내가 돈도 왔듯이 돼버려. 그런데 네 토자노에 가르 가르치면 받는 composition 돼서 돼버려.
While in India, I wrote and published the very first English Tibetan dictionary. Also, I did composition and editor work for the Tibet House.
Tibet House in New Delhi. So Rinpoche, you put your brain and your skills to good use.
Kenagi yundenda ani lobchondi kena pöje yago tangsha asa gyaganal devering.
Sure.
Yes, I did.
You did, wonderful. Rinpoche, how did it happen that you wrote the first English to Tibetan dictionary, which helped so many school children and obviously staff members of institutes? How did that happen that you wrote this dictionary?
Gyagana dewe kabla hurugi English to Tibetan dictionary sumdi yarwa kenan tibrwa. On the samlu thangbo kandes course wesa. On the korla thangbo samlo the kandes course wesa. Dictionary tia
samlo. The dictionary jiamendo the despentosa.
When I was in India, I didn't see any dictionary, English Tibetan dictionary for students or staff members, and that's what encouraged me to come up with one.
Oh, and how did you do that? How did you have help, or did you have a sponsor or funding, or how did you do that?
Tanda English to Tibetan dictionary the thangbo Tibet kabla gyagala Tibet kabla hurula rokpa chinge khai chungsuesa ani the dictionary par gaya da denzo ani pisha denzo khandes chungsuesa roram
the dictionary paja de peju benjo khang paja bare Dharamsala peju benjo khang yorwa dine paja bare
I got my assistance, publishing assistance from the Tibetan government of exile.
How long did it take, Rinpoche?
The
little money I had, the first publication was done by myself in Delhi, and then the Tibetan government in exile, they asked for more copies, and then at that time, for the second publication, they funded it.
And how can you say something about the dictionary? How big was it? What did it cover? Can you describe it a little bit?
Kuru English to Tibetan dictionary the ani 간대지열에서 아니 체중 간대지열에 아니 캡라 첨부 중수에서 그리고 English to Tibetan dictionary 좀 교조와 온디 체중 간대지열에서
체중 체중인데 배지 숨자 해야면도 이제
아니 캡라 첨부 중수에서 캡라
캡라 첨부 중수
It was around 300 pages, big, and it became very popular.
Really? Congratulations. Could we find a copy of that dictionary somewhere?
Kenagi dictionary 당보 somebody 아니 먼저기 세가도나 가발한 얘기를 해서
That is a peju benjo khane Dharamsala.
Tibetan library in Dharamsala.
Oh, good. Okay. We understand that's a good library to get a copy of your dictionary, the first one ever published of Tibetan to English. That would be very interesting to look at. I understand that you worked as the main editor at Tibet House in New Delhi for many years. Can you tell us what kind of editing did you do? What kind of material or books or articles were needing editing?
Huru dilila dewe kabla huru peshung penso khanla kina lega chebra wasa. Ani hondu kina penso khanala ani kina depth compose cheta editing cheta and lega and cheyore ani kina depth khari gangla kina composition the editing chebesa
그리 나나
huru pyoshung penzo kana kina lega chinderwa
다른 사람
말 딜릴라
딜릴다 말이야.
아니 뎁 khari gangla huru lega chindebesa 뎁 khande
네다 그바 페샤파 장에 저 아메리게 라이브러리 대대기라 봐. 그래서 아니 페샤 출래야다 대파 중앙에 든들라가 제버려.
I also worked in transferring Tibetan Peja books between the Tibetan library and the library in the U.S.
Really? Patent books. I'm sorry. What kind of books? Patent?
아니 딜리라 후루 펜조가나 로망보 레가 체로아
그래.
레가 ngo마디 카리레사 그냥 레가 ngo마디 펜조가나
변정한 내가 뭐마데 되래. 다 가르쳐 그래.
에디팅 래
다디 배샤 좀야다. 근데 아메리카 변정하냐. 대바 배샤 바장에 아메리카 변정할 바 배샤 데브든이 파트 데른 바철래. 데 메에
I did editing, composition, and also part of my duty was American libraries that were seeking books on Tibet. I helped with making those books available by making copies.
I see.
And sending it to libraries, in America, and then making sure that the payment is received.
Okay. And these were copies of books written by whom?
아메리카 펜조칸라 후루기 야가네 파 뎁타야 된조 뎁 칸데레사.
대다 대바 배샤 바장에 알아봐. 대바 배샤 바장에 이게 배샤 대표서 아메리카 벤절 파트 대배샤 전에 되는 야 대주 벤절 갈 때서 사야요 하래. 근데 사니 배샤 대령 엄마한테 배바 배샤 바장에 더 파트 되는지 하래.
It's mainly prayer notes.
Prayer notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buddhist prayer notes that I made copies of and send it to libraries across U.S.
Okay.
And the little profit that we made kept by the Tibetan library or Tibet House in Delhi, and then some were given to people who actually worked on those prayer books.
Oh, wonderful. And I understand, Rinpoche, that you're the author of several books, including the history of the Sakyapa School of Tibetan Buddhism, the cleansing water drops, the earth-shaking thunder of true work, the history of Tibet, and New Light English Tibetan Dictionary. So do you want to read that to him and inquire if he's the author of those?
rinpoche kina di karsa dab damada kashieski ani kina sumdi gyange kina re shasa author ani dab kashie denzo dire shasa the history of Sakyapa School of Tibetan Buddhism, the cleansing water drops, the earth-shaking thunder of true work, the history of Tibet, and the New Light English Tibetan Dictionary. Can I author Reshasa? Yes.
You wrote all of those books. Are they available in English?
Can I get depth somebody denzo injinala T yorwesa, Bargya yorwesa.
인지나는데 대 춘주지 빠져요래. 근데 디셔널이다. 이 아무래도 듣는 거서 English grammar. 대 춘주지 이제 근데 좀 인지나를 줘야 돼.
About 3, including the English Tibetan dictionary, have been published in English.
Ah, were they written in English, Rinpoche, or were they written in Tibetan?
English grammar. English grammar. Tibetan English grammar. the English Tibetan dictionary. The adep chuji inji tal. The paid engineer jayavani the sum in the inji paying gana.
One of the books is English Tibetan grammar book, and
Dictionary.
dictionary, and then one of the small
book.
Published in English.
English. I also understand that, Rinpoche, that you worked as a translator and editor on the Tibetan version of Sogyal Rinpoche's The Tibetan Book of Living and Dying.
Tanda Sogyal Rinpoche Dhepchi Tiorwa, Dhepkera Chimpochidwa, the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying Singishwa. On the Kinagi, Ani Dila Kinagi, editing Ropache or Esa, Revesa.
Pay not Juragi, pay not Juni, thing I should have done there. And up part term also.
It is true that I worked on that book by Sogyal Rinpoche, the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying. Someone had translated the book in Tibetan, and they sent a copy for editing or corrections to me, and I did the corrections, and I haven't heard if it has been published yet.
I don't know, but we can find that out if it has been. So, Rinpoche, we are seeing you had very excellent training and you've put it to good use. So, to summarize, before leaving Tibet, first of all, you were the head teacher of Dhongthog Rigdrol Phuntsog Ling Monastery in Khartse.
I've also written a book about myself.
What is the name of this book?
On the Ming Karesa, Tapti Ming. It's called Some Ngaki
Rolmo.
Oh, and is this book in English or Tibetan?
On the Tapti Pina Tiore, Ingina Tiore. Tibetan.
It's in Tibetan. Do you think you will translate it into English?
On the Pina Tigo, the Ingina Pa Guregi, Samlo Uesa. Not thinking about it yet.
Not thinking about it yet. Oh, and why did you want to write a book about yourself?
Deb Hurukola Deb Tie the any Gumzen Karesa. Tanda. I wrote a book about myself so that I think I would help the Tibetans understand and know more about me.
That would be excellent. We would like to find a copy of that book and hope maybe someday it will be translated into English, although now many Tibetans can read it. And His Holiness asked many people to write, that he asked many people to write their life story.
Ani Kina rangi kola Deb Tibadi Yakushidare Esa, Kaisana Kundugi, Ani Tawa Lama so Nesegi Tuguta Rinpoche Nabasola, Ani 소소기 루규 토라 탭테디 케첨버레스 두 숭요레사.
And Rinpoche, I see that you worked during those 13 years before you moved to the United States in 1979. During 13 years in India, you worked for the Tibetan government in exile, and you worked at the Library of Tibetan Works and Archives in Dharamsala and at Tibet House in New Delhi.
Poro gyala chitongugya dunju dorgu kabla kena arila tsulesha dingyola kena gyala lochoksum has desha ani ondu de kena pöshung la ani kena bege penzo khana kena dus chale nasha ani dinzo sama dembarwe esa.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's true. And what do you think of the idea that this project, the Tibet Oral History Project, is trying to record the stories of the oldest people who were born in Tibet and put them in the Library of Tibetan Works and Archives?
단다 콘조이 레가 체아지로와 다 표현에 표현이 치료로 되게 대바 로 게임바다 아니 타와다 라마 두고 콘조 티바틸렌체 아니 콘조 표현하는 염융 사교된조 염융 간데 사이메데 루규디 마 비디오 파르갸 아니 펜조가 다만달라 두스 캡라체디 키나 온디 토라 키나 samlo kharid wesa de yakudu yagumindus
야번도.
it's a good idea.
Why do you think it's a good idea?
The kenagi the on the yakudus nani kena ani the tenda kai gyumzen kai wesa yagu yume.
진짜 다들 참에 잡라디 토니 야보지 학원도 그래 봐. 어디 근데
I believe it is a good idea because through this way more people will come to know the truth.
The truth about what?
하코도레 아니 가리 하코도레 해서
아,
아니 디 캡라체디 kenagi 야고도 소임바 아니 야고 유메 금젠디 가르레 해서
이제 당연히 대체야 참아들리는 도서 참여 학원도 그래 봐.
맞다 키난 탭라고 말다 콘조기 미다만달라 티바큐 틸레 아니 르엔든조 수 리코체 비디오 파르기아 아니 라이브러리 다만달라 캡라체디 제디디 레가디 야고도 디 카르치니 야고도 삼부도사
어디 참여 야보지 신도 그래. 대 야본도.
가리싱도 그래.
어디 그냥 가리제 봐자. 참여 신도 그래 봐. 어디 야본도.
He believes it's I believe it's good for everybody who will come to better understanding of history of different people, what they have experienced back in Tibet especially and outside.
Good. And Rinpoche, what do you think is the most important, or some of the most important things that the world can learn from Tibetan Buddhism that would be helpful to the world? What do you think?
And 베베기 출루지로와 부디즘이라 부디즘. 부디 다다 잠블린나라 낭베추 마칭에 망고요로와. 다 잠블린 디 베베기 출루네 아니 베베 출루디기 잠블린라 칸데스 팽기레사 펜도 체슈디 카리 용세기레사 베베 출루디기
베베치도 잠을 난 참에 신경 많은 녹이 와라. 될 때는 그런서 치유도 야보드니 전대 신경을 배도 받는 용기 알았어.
More and more people are coming to know and practice Buddhism across the world, and through that way they will, I believe they will come to benefit more in their daily lives,
And maybe just one last question. How do you think learning Buddhism helps people? What do you think is so crucial or important about learning the Buddhadharma?
단다 낭베 추어지어와 다르마여와 낭베 추어 다르마디 온디 추어디 싱네 아니 미조라 펜도 추셔디 컨데스 좀 그래서
펜도 제시되면 남배 추대 고알래니 참 남바 멤버들이 남바 차니 근데 제기 하랬어.
One of the main benefit of coming to know and study and understand Tibetan Buddhist Dharma is they can actually cultivate more compassion within oneself and also utilize it to their daily lives.
Okay, good. Thank you, Rinpoche. We are very honored to record your story and appreciate your participation in this project.
아니 그냥 국업디 티베탄-English 국업디 때문에 토지체에서.
So I would like to ask one more time, if this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
아니 그냥 김제 단다 티베트 교회 한 단다 들이 티베탄-English네 디 비디오 파르디 벼다 야나나라 계속 콘서트 통화이나 아니 캐나나 뇌 가이 계기를 위해서.
제가 말해.
No.
Okay, can we use your real name for this project?
아니 단다 티베탄 디 토라 아니 캐나기 밍 모마디 표줬다는 디기를 위해서.
네.
Yes.
Rinpoche, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.